Now at 6, we're learning more about a man who allegedly kidnapped and sexually abused an 11-year-old in Salem.
I am pissed at anybody who thinks that this is okay. These are children. Let them be children.
The girl is now safe at home. Coming up, we're hearing from her father.
We're also sharing this surveillance video. Take a look. It shows a woman getting attacked by a man in the middle of the day in the Pearl District. People who live in that neighborhood say enough is enough. Things have to change.
Plus, Oregon's new recycling rules are facing questions and a lawsuit, but supporters say it's a big win for the environment. Chris McGinnis breaks it down in today's Good Energy Report. Your 6 o'clock hour starts right now. Good morning, and thank you for joining us on your Thursday. I'm China Green.
And I'm Drew Carney. Chris McGinnis, Rod Hill standing by. Rod, I don't know where we should start. The rain yesterday, that heat that's coming next week, or maybe we should just focus on the right now.
Yeah, right now we're in the middle. The middle is good. The middle is good. By the way, 43/107 inch of rain came down yesterday by any measurement. That is an absolute soak for the month of August. Now we're back to all dry weather. We are starting off with cloud cover, but this will be a nice day moving forward with increasing sunshine going into this afternoon. The Salem tasting room out in Sherwood, always beautiful looking out over the vineyard. 60 degrees is the number. Winds are light from the northwest. Here's a similar cloudy look from the Wells Fargo camera looking down to the southeast this morning. 61 is the temperature out at the airport. So by noon, I think we'll have a good bit of sunshine, 67 degrees. We'll get up to 75 at 5 o'clock. Now, Drew touched on this. We're still expecting 90s on Sunday and on Monday. But overall, the news is good. I'll update the 7-day in just a few minutes. Chris?
Hey, Rod, thanks for that. I want to pick it up in Washington County. Heads up, the rain yesterday gave us a one-day reprieve, but ODOT will be back at that chip sealing on OR 127, also known as Cornelius Pass Road, right? They're going to use a pilot car, and they're going to be flagging alternating lanes of traffic on Cornelius Pass north of Germantown Road. That could start as early as 8 a.m. both today and tomorrow. So be aware that will create some delays. You may want to consider taking the long way around, which is 26 to 405 to Highway 30, and it is a lengthy detour. I-5 from Clark County, that's still in pretty good shape right now, zipping right along there. The Banfield, Interstate 84 near Lloyd Center, that too looks pretty good. And a quick check over the west side, that's in good shape as well. Guys, right now the drive still rolling along at a speed limit clip on the freeways.
All right, thank you, Chris. Let's get to our top story here at 6 o'clock. An 11-year-old girl with autism who was reported missing from her Salem home earlier this week is safe this morning.
This after police say a man attempted to kidnap her from her front yard, but thanks to the help of neighbors, they were able to find her. Sunrise reporter Corey Johnson has the latest on the incident and reaction from the girl's family. Corey.
That's right. The girl's father tells us it all started when they called outside to her on Tuesday afternoon. They thought she might be picking blackberries, but to their shock, she was nowhere to be found. Now, Salem police, along with a police bloodhound, searched that nearby area for hours. Then a neighbor flagged some suspicious activity in a secluded area covered by shrubs. That's when officers found the girl and arrested the suspect. He's identified as 48-year-old Elijah Galaviz Arce. Detectives say Arce lured the 11-year-old from her home. Now, thankfully, the child wasn't hurt. Surveillance video showed the moments Arce was arrested less than a quarter mile from where he'd allegedly taken her. Roy Ivy, the girl's father, says she's never wandered before.
I don't let them go by themselves anywhere for this reason. I am pissed at anybody who thinks that this is okay. These are children. Let them be children.
Now, detectives say Arce has a criminal record that includes prior sexual offenses. He's now booked in the Marion County Jail. The charges he's facing include second-degree kidnapping, sexual abuse, and unlawful delivery of meth. China.
Corey, thank you. Meantime, police in Longview are searching for an armed and dangerous man they say stabbed 2 people, killing one of them. 51-year-old Alexander Rogers right there may still be driving this partially black spray-painted BMW with a Washington plate that starts with BNU. He's accused of killing 64-year-old Don Peters and trying to kill 73-year-old Andrew Peters. Police say that they were found stabbed in a home off 42nd Avenue and Pennsylvania Street Tuesday. Investigators believe that he's still in the area.
Vancouver police say they found a man dead in his apartment after he crashed a tow truck into several cars and then ran away. This happened last night just after 5 o'clock on Mill Plain near 160th. Police say the suspect ran a red light, hit at least 4 cars, 10 people were hurt, 2 of them seriously. Police later found the driver at his apartment complex. When officers got inside the apartment, they say he was already dead from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. A reminder following that story, if you or someone you know is struggling, help is available 24/7. You can call or text 988 to reach the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, which provides confidential support and crisis resources.
Crews responded to a fire at an apartment complex in Gresham just after 4 this morning. This is a live look of what the scene looks like right now. A resident at that apartment complex told us that they noticed smoke coming from their neighbor's unit. That resident also said that they believe the neighbor started the fire and that this was not the first time.
And I went through my front door and saw there was smoke, and so I woke up my roommate, grabbed her cats, and we got out. This is not the first time this neighbor has set a fire.
We're told 3 apartments were affected by this fire. No one was hurt, and a neighbor cat that was missing has since been found. Police and fire investigators are now on scene. We've reached out to Gresham Fire and Police for more information and are waiting to hear back.
In Clark County, the medical examiner identified the man who was shot and killed by a sheriff's deputy last week. They say 36-year-old Brandon Whitcomb died from gunshot wounds to his head, neck, and torso. Authorities say Whitcomb was wanted in connection to a disturbance earlier that evening and was reportedly carrying a gun. Washington's Office of Independent Investigations is reviewing the deputy's use of force. All right, take a look at this video now. It shows a woman walking in the Pearl District. Right there, she's attacked out front of the Fields Bar and Grill on Northwest 11th and Northrop. That attack comes out of nowhere. Thankfully, someone from the restaurant gets her inside, locks the door.
And that attack is a recent example of what longtime residents in the Pearl say is a significant shift when it comes to safety.
Well, it makes us feel unsafe, especially when the assaults are happening in our blocks. And, you know, they're happening to elderly people because we have a huge elderly population here in the Pearl.
I did buy some mace, some mace, because I realized you got to protect yourself. You know, there's no police to come to your rescue.
In another incident last month, Portland police say a man followed a resident into a condo parking garage, stole a camping hatchet from a vehicle, then carried it around inside the garage. Neighbors we spoke with also expressed concerns that the new 200-bed homeless overnight shelter that's set to open in the area next month will only make the problem worse. The state of Washington may have money that belongs to you. Our sister station Seattle shows us how you can claim your funds.
Welcome to the vault at the Washington State Capitol, where the Treasurer's Office staff may be cutting you a check soon. The state's Department of Revenue has about $2.5 billion in unclaimed property and cash. 1 in 7 Washingtonians have something owed to them. Collectibles and jewelry come from safety deposit boxes that have been abandoned. But the overwhelming majority of what the state is holding is money from closed bank accounts, stock dividends, or rebate checks that never quite made it to you. Maybe you moved, or it was meant for your grandparents. There's a website to see if the state has anything you are entitled to, but in 2023, the state started reaching out to owners directly.
We are locating properties within our system that are more straightforward. We're contacting residents of Washington, letting them know they have something out there so we can get it out to them with minimal documentation.
Again, that was our friend Drew Mickelson in Seattle reporting. By the way, people in Oregon can also check on unclaimed funds. Go to unclaimed.oregon.gov. We pulled up that website right here on the screen. Again, unclaimed.oregon.gov. Do you see what's written there? $661 million in unclaimed money already returned.
No,
so you can't have that money, but you can get yours.
I put my name in there.
You did?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, Kyle did the story on this a while back, Kyle Aboshi, and, you know, heard from people who claimed a lot of money. I have put my name in there, and apparently, they won't tell you exactly what you have, at least in my case, but they said I had something.
Really?
And I haven't acted on it yet. I don't know what I'm waiting for.
Get in there.
All right.
Yeah.
It did tell me it's more than $100. Does that mean it's $1 billion, or does that mean it's 101?
Remember the cakewalks we did at parties years ago? You know, they play the music and you walk around on the numbers, and then the music stops and you get a cake. I suggest that we go up to Olympia and Salem, and the state holds like a cake walk, and whoever shows up, you just walk around, and when the music stops, they give you money until the money's all over. What do you think?
I'm not familiar at all with this whole cakewalk idea to begin with.
Really?
Well, no.
But the concept is good. You just walk around, the music
right.
stops, they'll give you money.
It'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
Little bit of a gamble there, maybe?
I say let's do it.
Okay.
We can't just let the money sit there, can we? 31 100s fell yesterday in Tillamook. 43 100s came down in Portland. Now, the first half of that number fell during the morning. The back half of the number, roughly 2/10, fell in scattered showers in the afternoon and even into the evening hours. Not a record, but certainly a big soak for the month of August. Now, there was a sharp cutoff to the south. Salem, I know, just 1/100th of an inch of rain fell. If you go up into Washington, this is where the numbers were more impressive in terms of being widespread. Vancouver, 3/10, Kelso, 17 100ths, Hoquiam had 3/10, and Seattle picked up 16 100ths of an inch. Up in the Cascades, Stampede Pass, 77 100ths of an inch. So the soak is over. Now the 70s back to being all dry. We have cloudiness out there this morning, but we expect a really nice day with partly to mostly sunny skies eventually developing, rolling in the afternoon. Winds are light, temperatures are comfortable as we look live at our state capitol. 62 is the number down in Marion County. Good morning to you. Portland, a similar scene over the West Hills and downtown from our Rose City camera. Light winds, we're at 61. Here are the other numbers out the door. Very pleasant all day long. Take advantage. 59 in Camas and Oregon City. Tigard also at 59 degrees. We've got 61 in Kaiser. Here's a look at the temperature march into the noon hour. 67, 70 at 1 o'clock. Again, a comfortable day. Most inland areas today with developing sun statewide will hold in the 70s. Most areas. This shows Eugene at 80, 60s at the coast. We've got 75 today, 82 tomorrow, 86 Saturday. Then the 2 hot days, KGW weather impact alert. But no longer does it look like we will be close to 100. I've got 95 on Sunday, 94 on Monday, and then that's it. Just the 2 days, and then dropping back down on Tuesday. That's your update.